Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Dallas Insightful Tarot. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Let's find out what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit of the divine and of the loving white light. Holy Spirit, please protect us and guide us with your loving energy. Please give me the most precise, clear, and accurate messages for Scorpios watching this video. I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope this message finds you well. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Be proud of yourself. Okay, some of you could have a Taurus moon, or you could be dealing with somebody who has a Taurus moon. We're also in full moon in Capricorn right now. This could be taking place now. Spirit's saying now. This could be, this is a general reading. So I'm also noticing at the bottom of the deck, it says, speak your world into being. You could have Gemini. I'm hearing Gemini moon. I feel like somebody could be dealing with a person who is Gemini moon, or maybe that's you. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Let's see what this one says, Scorpio. Okay, do you really believe in you? No one is perfect, but you need to believe in yourself and what you have to offer. Be proud of yourself. You came to this earth with a purpose to fulfill. Drawing this card suggests that there's a lot of unresolved self-worth questions that need to be answered before you can start to create the life that is waiting for you. Okay? Being real is the key here. Don't pretend for appearance's sake. You're more than allowed and encouraged to be your real true self. In an age where people pretend to lead a perfect life, there's nothing more impressive than true authenticity. I agree. Be your real self. And you guys, if you're Scorpio and you're watching this, especially Scorpio sun, you know that we're all about people who are real. It's like we just want people to tell us like it is, okay? Because I feel like I wish people did that, but there's so many people who don't. You want somebody to give it to you straight. And I feel like Spirit's saying also take your own advice, Scorpio. Be true to yourself. And I don't feel like it's that you're not being true to other people. I feel like you're not believing in yourself. They're telling you to be proud of yourself. There's nothing more impressive than your true authenticity. Okay? Don't compare yourself to anyone. Instead, maybe start to recognize your own talents and assets that you have. Okay? In order to manifest this, one of the things that you could do is there's crystal work that you could do with the sign of Taurus. It's green fluorite, garnet, red jasper, honey calcite, peach or yellow moonstone. Okay? Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a bright blue light swirling around you. It says, alternatively, keep your crystals close by you as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation is, I am unique and beautiful soul. I am a unique and beautiful soul. It says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Taurus, which is on a Friday, which is Venus's day during Venus's hour. Okay? The last quarter moon in Taurus takes place when the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Taurus. It knows all that glitters isn't necessarily gold. So we're in Leo season. I said seasoning. We're in Leo season. This could have maybe this already happened, or maybe this is something that's taken place this week. I know we have full moon in Capricorn coming up, because this is the last quarter moon. I don't know, Scorpio. You'll have to check it out. It doesn't have to be, but this could be just for some of you. Maybe this is something that's already happened, or that you're needing to progress moving forward here, is to be proud of yourself, believe in yourself, believe that you're enough. Let's get an angel card. I'm feeling guided to pull one of these angel cards. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? So many cards in here. We have Desiree. This card says, no conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help you, guide, and comfort you. So maybe you're finding it difficult to be proud of yourself, Scorpio, because things are not favorable in your situation right now. Let's see what the book says on this one. There's something that Spirit's wanting you to wait, to look for maybe other options, or ask them to help comfort you and guide you at this time. You're feeling kind of stuck. It says there is a reason why you've asked heaven's opinion about the situation. In your heart, you knew that something was amiss. I am here to help you trust this wisdom with your heart. Although it may seem romantic to jump in without looking, the situation warrants otherwise. Since one of your guardian angels, your happiness is my central mission. The situation as it currently stands won't bring you the joy that you seek. There are options available to you, though. One is to wait. This will certainly improve your outlook, either because you learn more information or because something better will come along. The second option is to go ahead with the current situation. You certainly have the free will to do so, but be assured that I will stay with you whether you heed my caution or not. If you fall into a situation where you need my rescue, I will be there with my unconditional love. Each time listen to me. And also each time you ignore me, you will still grow and learn. What is this about, Scorpio? This could have something to do with your work. I just saw the card that said work, life, home balance. Maybe the conditions are not favorable right now for some of you to go out and like spend time like dating. What is this about? Teamwork. So something with work. It says working well with others is not just a token phase to write on a CV. It is a crucial skill that contributes to great achievements and moments of satisfaction. Being an effective part of team means being willing to sacrifice your own personal preferences and clearly identify what is needed for you to help the whole group. When everyone on a team has the same attitude, the results can be wonderful. It says a shared victory is something to be cherished. My intelligence and cooperation make me excellent team player. Scorpio, there's something, maybe you're working with a group of people. It doesn't have to be work, but for some of you, I definitely there's a work situation where you just feel like that the conditions are not favorable. They're saying wait and look into other options. Or you can continue down the path and maybe learn a valuable lesson. But they're giving you like a warning here to wait. I feel like if you wait, there's going to be something else that maybe you're having a hard time working together with other people. Read teamwork again. Work well with others is not just a token phase to write on a CV. It is a crucial skill that contributes to great achievements and moments of satisfaction. Being an effective part of a team means being willing to sacrifice your own personal preference and clearly identify what you need to best help the whole group. I feel like they're wanting you to gain information maybe about the team, the people that you're working with. And like I said, this doesn't have to be in a work setting. This could just be people that you're working around. Maybe you're working in a partnership. You're trying to get to, past a major milestone. Maybe you're trying to get a new house. Maybe you're trying to get a new car. Maybe you want to save to buy something. Maybe you need a new refrigerator or a new dryer or washer. It could be something silly. There's something that maybe things are not working out and it's because the conditions aren't favorable. Maybe you don't really know this person. You're not trusting yourself enough with be proud of yourself here. Maybe you don't even need to work with this person. Maybe I just feel like for a lot of you, you're not trusting yourself enough to work with other people because you don't feel like you're going to do as well as them. Or that for some reason, I don't know, maybe you're not able to contribute in some way. Maybe you're going to realize also, Scorpio, that these people don't have the same attitude about it as you do. Maybe they're not putting as much effort. And when you put more effort, then the results can be wonderful. But maybe you're needing to get more knowledge about who these people are before you work together with them. Your person that you're with, let's say this is a relationship hypothetically. And you're working to maybe, this is a new relationship. You're joining your finances. Maybe this person's finances are not going well. They're giving you excuses, but I feel like this just as an example, okay? Maybe all of the things that they're telling you are really actually something that can truly just be a mishap. Like, oh, okay, that's understandable. You had to pay that bill came up. Okay, I get it. And maybe you're not able to like put money back, or you're not able to do something in order to move towards your goals together. And you're not looking at it as being something, it's just not been favorable for whatever reason. But there could be like something beneath the surface that you're not seeing, that maybe this is just an example, okay? Where something like maybe this person has like a drug problem, or they have a gambling problem, or they have like something that you're not seeing, and Spirit's kind of putting this on hold because you're needing to see something. You're needing to see beneath the surface. And that's why this hasn't been maybe an effective partnership. Maybe someone's not willing to sacrifice something or their own personal preferences in order to identify to be helping work besting as a group. I feel like someone could be really intelligent, but they're not cooperating well with you, and this is making them really not an excellent team player. Maybe they don't manage their money well. Okay, for some of you, this could certainly be about money, or like a goal that you have set. This could be a family member. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This could be like a group setting at work where you have to work together in a group to maybe it's a group of lawyers or something where everybody's trying to work on one case together to have a certain outcome. And it just feels like for whatever reason, all of the conditions haven't been favorable to you. And Spirit's saying, wait, Scorpio, these conditions are not favorable right now for a reason. We need you to see something. Maybe this isn't the person you need to be working with. Maybe there's something that you need to do on your own. And this is why maybe be proud of yourself is here. I'm feeling like some of you could be dealing with somebody who has a Taurus. If they're not a Taurus, maybe they have a Taurus moon. You're like, why can't my relationship move forward? Why is this taking so much effort on my part, and I feel like we're not moving anywhere, we're not getting anywhere. It feels like I take one step forward and 3 steps back. And it's because the conditions are not favorable because Spirit is purposely putting a block or a hold there so that you can see something. There's something about maybe somebody's characteristics or the way they handle their situations, their attitude. Maybe there's some sort of crucial skill here that someone lacks. And before you sacrifice any more of yourself, you need to see this, Spirit saying. Someone's name could be Desiree. I'm also hearing Renee, Daisy. Yeah. I'm also looking down and I see the card that says effort. This card says whether it's a tough shift at work, a personal relationship, an act of creativity, or some physical exercise, the endeavors and challenges of life are all the more rewarding when we know we are all giving it our all. Yeah, someone's not putting in as much effort as you. Be proud of yourself. There's something, Scorpio, that I feel like you need to be. I feel like you put in, maybe you feel like you haven't put in enough. But Spirit's saying, Scorpio, you have. Be proud of yourself. I feel like it's someone else who's not putting in effort. Challenges of our life are all the more rewarding when we know we have given it our all. Working hard at something helps us remain focused on the present moment. It increases our sense of self-worth and leads to a fuller feeling of accomplishment when the task is complete. It says, I am a hardworking and conscious person. Today I will give 100% effort. I don't feel like someone's give it their all. They're not really being a team player. I'm really getting this as like a couple or like family. It's something that requires a group effort. Maybe someone's even looking to you and saying, Scorpio, you're not doing enough. And they could be making you question the sacrifices that you've made. When in actuality, Spirit's kind of holding off because they want you to see this person's not putting in as much effort. I'm hearing effortless. Something seems effortless to someone maybe that you're connected to, and it's because they're not putting any effort. Strength. The strength has nothing to do with physicality. It is the strength that helps a person, big or small, to preserve in adversity, to overcome challenges, to deal with pressures and stress. It is not a natural gift that you either have it or don't. It comes from the mind, from knowing yourself, and can be cultivated throughout life. Without introspection and practice, we can build our inner strength with new experience. There's something I feel like you're putting in more. Scorpio, maybe you need maybe you feel like you need someone's help and you are kind of going at it as a team effort. But what I'm getting here is that there's something that you are doing that you're showing some sort of energy of fortitude during adversity and strength. You have the power maybe to go at something alone, and maybe you feel like you need more people to help. Maybe you're like trying to get other people's help, and Spirit's saying, Scorpio, stop right there, Scorpio. You don't need these people. You got this. Maybe you even feel like you're spinning your wheels. Something's not getting off the ground. The strength has nothing to do with physicality. It is the strength that helps a person, big or small, to preserve in adversity. The affirmation is, I am strong, independent person, and nothing can hold me down. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to keep going. Even if you have to go out alone and it seems like nothing's working out, I feel like you're being tested for strength right now. This is going to take a lot of effort, and maybe you do need people's help. Maybe this whole conditions are not favorable. Maybe you just feel like you are giving of 110% of yourself to try to get to a goal, and it's like you keep putting in effort. It's making you stronger. Maybe you feel like you need other people's help, but you're like, for whatever reason, everything keeps jacking up. So I'm hearing jacking up. Maybe some of you had a flat tire. I don't know. Maybe somebody's jacking a tire up. Maybe you keep thinking you screw everything up. Spirit's saying, no, Scorpio, this is displaying an enormous amount of strength that you have. This was meant to teach you strength during adversity and hardships. This is a test of your character. Maybe for some of you, it's even necessary, if you're not working with other people, maybe it's necessary that you maybe be proud of what you've done so far, this far along in your journey. And that, yes, you put in more effort, but it also requires an effort on your part to maybe ask people for help. Intelligence and cooperation make you an excellent team player. Maybe you need to work with people. If you're not already, maybe you feel like you got to go at something alone, and Spirit's saying, Scorpio, no, we don't do that. Part of the strength of who you are is being proud of what you've done, but also putting in the effort to be willing to ask for help when you need it. The conditions aren't favorable right now because you need to ask for help. Don't be prideful, Scorpio. There's no judgment here. I can guarantee you can ask everybody I know. They all know that I have a really hard time asking for help because, Scorpio, you guys know we are fiercely independent. So much that it can be to a fault at times where we feel like we're less than because we need help. Remember, we're not superhumans, okay? You might feel like you have superhuman strength because of the intelligence and the integrity that you have, and maybe all of the spirituality and wisdom that you've gained being a Scorpio. But everybody needs help once in a while, including me, including you. I feel like you're being tested right now. For a lot of you, this is what I'm getting for the most of you, that it's going to take a little bit more effort to maybe muster up the strength to be able to ask for help, so that you can maybe understand what it's like to be a team player. Not that you don't know how. You can still be proud of yourself and ask for help and do it as a group effort. That takes intelligence. Your inner strength grows in many ways every day, Spirit's saying. A shared victory is something that is truly to be treasured. You're needing to camaraderie with people. There's something you need to exchange something with somebody, or with maybe more than one person. It's going to be a group effort, and that is a victory. And it's something to be cherished and to be proud that you can work well with others. Maybe you're a loner. I know many Scorpios we love people, but it's like we pick and choose the times when we want to hang out with people and who, because we see through people, right? Scorpio, you can still ask for help and be proud of something and say, I did that. It took the inner strength I had within you to still put in an effort to ask somebody for help. That makes you stronger by accepting the fact that you can't do everything alone. Acknowledging the fact that you're not Superwoman or Superman. I'm also feeling guided to tell you right now with nature right here. I'm being guided to tell you to maybe spend time in nature. Maybe right now going out in the sun, soaking up some vitamin D, unless of course you have like skin conditions or like you can't. You're being guided to spend time outside in nature to get some sun, even if it's like for 10 minutes. It's very important for your vitality, for your energy, life force from God. There's something you're being asked and called to do that I feel like could maybe pull you out of like depression or funk or something. Remember to wear sunscreen if you go out there. Go out in nature, practice your breathing. It says breathing is not merely a physical necessity. It also is a crucial tool for our mental well-being. By taking deep, full breaths, we send a message of calmness through the rest of our body. By focusing on our breathing, we switch off the ongoing internal monologue and bring our attention into the here and now. And that can cause this platform to channel our awareness in more helpful directions. It says, I become clearer and more relaxed with each breath. With my breathing, I take control of my consciousness. Yeah, it allows you to, that inner dialogue or monologue that you have where you're the narrator in your head and you're constantly thinking 24/7, you need to quiet that. Spirit's saying you need to quiet, because we all know Scorpios, man, we are overthinkers, right? We're usually learning a lot about ourselves throughout the day by overthinking, talking to ourselves. But what I'm being guided to say is that some of you maybe are thinking negatively. Okay? It's okay to get in your head. It's okay to think. It's okay to question yourself a lot of the times. But where it becomes something that could be almost disabling, like that Eight of Swords energy, is whenever you're thinking thoughts that are not positive. Are you sitting there and telling yourself, I'm never going to do this. I can never figure this out. I'm never going to get to there. I can't ask other people for help. That makes it look like I'm putting in no effort. No, Scorpio, what you don't understand is when you do ask is when people see that you are a real person. It's relatable. I don't care who it is in this world. Everybody needs help for something. Not everybody will admit it, but it's okay not to have it all together. We don't like letting people see weakness of us. And I feel like for a lot of you, I'm being guided to tell you with the Strength card here, I'm looking at a specific group of collective of Scorpios today that feel like that it makes them appear weak to ask for help. It's okay, it makes you human. I'm feeling guided to tell you all right now to close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes if you can. If you're driving or something, don't do that, please. Do this, you go back, just rewind it back to 24 minutes. Okay, I'm telling you the time, 24 minutes. Go back to 24 minutes when you get home if you're driving or something. But if you're able to, I'm feeling guided to tell you right now to close your eyes. If you can be barefoot or if you have your feet on the ground, just planting your feet firmly on the ground. Close your eyes, and I want you to take deep breaths. Take 3 deep breaths. Ready? One. Take another one. 2. Last one. Take another one deep in. Hold it. Breathe out slowly. Imagine a white light surrounding you. You're in a white ball of light, keeping your eyes closed. Now, with your feet planted firmly on the ground, Scorpio, I want you to imagine that your body is a tree. Okay? Your whole body's a tree. And I want you to imagine that your feet is the root of the tree. And I want you to pretend that these roots are growing from your toes into the earth. And they're going down, deep, deep down into the earth, past the dirt, the soil, the insects. It's going down past snakes that are in the ground, spiders in the ground. And it's wrapping around every branch or grass, tree, root that is growing near you. Entwining around everything. And I want you to imagine that your arms are the branches of these trees. And they're growing out full of life force energy with leaves and new life budding on them. And that your head is the top of the tree. And that everyone and everything in this world is connected. I want you to take a deep breath in. Hold it. And slowly release it. I don't know why I just felt guided to do that. But I want you to envision this white light surrounding you. Green light surrounding you. And it's coming from your head. And the angels are guiding and protecting it around you. And that it's okay to take a moment for yourself and to clear your thoughts. I don't know why I felt guided to do that. I don't ever do that. But I feel like some of you are really just in this mental prison. You're overthinking. You're beating yourself up, Spirit said. Okay? I feel like if you can do that once a day, if you could even do that once a week, Scorpio, just taking a minute to center yourself and grounding yourself, because that's what you just did. You just grounded yourself. I promise you that it will help you bring yourself back down to reality and being rooted and grounded. Okay? I feel like you've been in air energy lately. You've been in your head and your thoughts, and they're relentlessly playing over and over and over and over, and you're not trusting yourself. It's okay. We're all one here. Okay? I also feel guided to tell you to pray. Pray to God. Ask Him for help. Ask Him to help ground you. If you can do this exercise that I just said and go outside and stand in the grass and do that, even more amazing. Walking on just soil or dirt. I know not everybody likes that. But if you can, or even just taking a stool outside in your yard or backyard and just doing that will help you tremendously. It'll help root and ground you to where you feel more centered and like you're not floating above your body. Because I feel like a lot of you are like having like outer body experiences when you sleep. I don't know why I got that. Okay? Practicing on your breathing. It's merely a physical necessity, breathing. We take all breaths that we take every day. We don't think about how many breaths we take, but it's really a blessing. Imagine having like COPD or something and not being able to take a deep, full breath like that and needing something to help you. Okay? It's a crucial tool for our mental well-being. Think about your breaths as you breathe them in. I don't know who needed that, but if that was you, tell me in the comments. I feel like some of you might feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. That's my intention. I'm sending you all loving, positive energy. And I hope that helps you. I hope that exercise helps you. Okay, remember that by taking deep, full breaths, that we send a message of calmness through our body and the rest of our body that's allowing us to focusing on their breathing and switching off all of that internal monologue that's going on in your head and bringing your attention to the here and now. Okay? Use this platform to channel your awareness to be helpful in more directions in your life. Turn off that clutter in your head. Okay? Because I feel like it never stops, especially us, right? And your affirmation is, I become calmer and more relaxed with each breath. With my breathing, I take control of my consciousness. Okay? I hope that helped you guys. And when you're out in nature, Scorpio, it says, as living beings, it is important to not let our busy lives obscure the wondrous presence of nature in the world and our connection to it. Interacting with nature daily is good for our physical and mental health. Even if living in a city, we should remember to appreciate nature when we can. The tree on the street, the bird in the sky, and the first breath of fresh air in the morning. I am at one with nature. Today I will appreciate nature at every opportunity. Okay, this was just a small spread for you, Scorpio. Let's jump in and find out what's going on in your love. I'm trying to do some things that are different now. If that's something that you guys like, or you like that I do the grounding exercise, or if there's anything that you're interested in hearing, I am listening to you, okay? I'm in the process of expanding my channel and doing more signs. I've got a whole list of things. I do always take what you say in consideration. I've listened to a lot of you. I tried to do a different love reading yesterday for like twin flame or reconciliation. I'm not gonna lie, Scorpio, I started to slack. I also had a lot going on in my life, and I feel like I'm in a much better place. And now I needed to take care of me first. I'm not healed. No one's ever healed. But I do feel like I'm in a better space in my life where I'm able to focus more on to help your well-being, because I love all of you guys, and I don't say this near enough, and I'm sorry that if I'm ranting, this is bothering you. But for those of you, and I know most of you, I have a lot of loyal subscribers. My channel, I haven't really been so much worried about growing it, although I would be grateful. Loyalty I'm all about loyalty, and you guys should know you're loyal to a fault. Okay, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been with me from the beginning. I know my channel has kind of like rose and then fell down and rose and fell down. I had a lot going on in my life. I can't tell you how many towers happened. And us Scorpios right now, we're going through transformation right now. We're going through a lot. But I can't tell you, and I wouldn't take it back for the world. My transformation has been scary, terrifying, amazing, glorious, and something that I never could have imagined that I could have done. And it's thanks to you guys. Whether you realize that or not, your kind words, the things that you say to me, I'm forever grateful. Okay? So, but if you do have something you want to hear about or talk about in the comments, just put it down there in the comments, and I promise I will read them. Okay? I want to be able to interact with you guys more and to listen to what you need and want, because I really do appreciate you guys. I don't want to get emotional. I feel emotional. What the hell? Thank you so much. If you only knew what I've experienced over this past year, it's been frightening. And so if you've been here with me from the start, thank you so much. You really have no idea. Okay, so enough of that. I'm so sorry, I did not plan to do that. Okay, definitely got in my feelings right now. Let me see any other messages for Scorpio. Okay, we have successful funding that fell out. This card says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that which gave you this idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Scorpio, there's an idea you had, Spirit saying run with it. Run with it. Maybe, okay, I just got a side message. Maybe for some of you, if this is something that you're doing, Maybe you feel like you need other people because the conditions haven't been favorable for whatever reason. Maybe you can't get a business off the ground because you need to get a loan. Maybe your credit's not good because of whatever reason. Nobody's perfect, okay? I've not always had good credit. So I get it, but just acknowledging it and then working on it. So I feel like there's an idea you have, Scorpio, and this could be about maybe something that you want to turn into like a partnership, maybe even. It's Spirit saying there is people that will invest around this. They are there to help you, okay? And maybe that's that energy that's saying you need to ask for help. Put in the effort. Yeah, I'm noticing as I look to the right over here, we see gratitude. I feel like if you do, you're going to be grateful that you did. Let's read it. It says, exercising gratitude has a positive calming effect on our well-being, especially during times of stress. By taking the time to mindfully and truthfully show your appreciation for someone or something and to voice how this person has made your life better, this focus on gratitude can quickly put others' feelings of negativity or stress into a new perspective. Your affirmation is, I am grateful for all the people who care for me and enrich my life. I am grateful to the wonderful, varied world around me and with the chance to live in it. It's beautiful. Yeah, I feel like you might even tell somebody how thankful you are. They might even tell you this, Scorpio. Someone's going to tell you thank you, or this is you. Okay, it's going to require honesty on your part. Maybe it just feels like maybe you feel guilty for asking for help. Maybe someone needs to hear this. I also feel like you're going to be thankful that you did. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be listening to you. They're going to listen to you. I feel like someone's really interested in being open to what you have to say or offer. This is somebody who I feel like is going to be a caring and supportive listener, attentive listener. It says sometimes we can be so focused on our own thoughts and experiences that we stop listening. Yeah, I feel like that's why I did a grounding exercise. Maybe you're not really even stopped to think about what it is that you need or want. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of different messages, so I definitely have a different group of Scorpios in here. Yeah, Spirit's saying be in the present moment, okay? I love how these cards are all kind of going together. It's like you're so overwhelmed with something that maybe you're not listening or taking the time to be grateful for the things that you've done this far. Like, set and think, like, this time last year, where were you at in your life? How different was it from the way that it is now? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be like, wow, things really have gotten better. Here I have been maybe not thanking God, or I haven't been being grateful for the things that I do have in my life. Spirit is telling me to count your blessings and be thankful for even the small things, even things that are as simple as waking up and being able to take a breath of air that someone else can't. That maybe someone else doesn't have that advantage because they have something wrong or they have health issues. Okay? I'm also feeling guided to tell you that loved ones are watching over you. Loved ones are watching over you, whether here or in heaven, or wherever you believe they are. Your guides and angels and ancestors that have passed on are watching you, yeah, and they admire your strength, Scorpio. But they want you to take a second to ground yourself in the present moment. That's why I did that grounding exercise. I'm seeing it now. Thank you, Spirit. Do you see that? You have the strength. I do feel like there could be people around you who are jealous of you, Scorpio. It says most people feel jealousy at one time or another, and we can all agree that it is thoroughly unhelpful, even destructive emotion to hold on to. Jealousy comes from insecurity and low self-esteem. So our task is to think more positively about ourselves and acknowledge the good things that we have, not the things that we think we want. What did I just say? Thank you, Spirit. Also, remember the inner peace that comes with being simply and honestly happy for someone else when something good happens to them. It says, I don't need to compare my life to anyone else's to be happy. Stop comparing yourself. Live in the moment. Listen to the angels and guides. There is an opportunity that's coming to your life, Scorpio, that will help affect your health positively. Somebody could have a gray cat. I'm also smelling spaghetti. I don't know why. Is somebody eating spaghetti or like pasta or like, I'm just feeling like tomato sauce or like, I don't know. I'm also feeling guided to tell you that being organized right now can help you. Maybe you're needing to organize your office or your desk or your room, your clothes. Maybe you're not, your time management isn't so good. Maybe you're starting a job or you're needing a job. And Spirit's saying that being organized and maybe clearing clutter, and this can help take away mental clutter that you have in your head because you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not able to focus. Taking the time to organize your day, making to-do list. You know, on your phone, especially if you have like, I have Galaxy, but on your phone, if you just say, ask Google to make a list, they will, and it'll just write everything you say. I don't know, maybe somebody needs to hear that. It can help you with your punctuation, your time management, feeling less stressful. I feel like if you do that, you're going to be grateful for that. But you're needing to live in the present moment. Focusing on the now is the underlying principle of mindfulness. By keeping our full attention on the sights and sensations at the present moment, we stop our mind from wandering off on unhelpful tangents or towards issues that we can't change or out of our control. Being attentive to what is right in front of us creates a clear and calm mind and helps us notice and experience things that so often pass us by. It says, I am a mindful person who truly lives in the experience of the present moment. I will not autopilot my way through tasks. Yeah, I feel like you've been on autopilot for a while, Scorpio. This is a reading that's about self, and I'm really glad that I focused on this. I'm going to do a second reading, but I'm going to end this reading here because we're already at 41 minutes. I just wanted to give you information about you, okay? I'm going to start, actually no. Do I do this continuation reading? No, Scorpio Spirit told me to go ahead and continue. Okay, hang on, let me pause this. Let me get a new deck. So let's jump into the situation and see what's going on. Let's see which deck do I use. Spirit, they told me to use this deck. Okay, let's see what Scorpio needs to know. Oops. Messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you for all hitting that like button. I really appreciate your support. Let's find about the situation in love. We have the 5 of Voices, 3 of Inspiration, the Ace of Emotions, the 2 of Inspiration, the Sun, it's beautiful, the 6 of Voices, the Empress. Oh, Scorpio, this is beautiful. The 10 of Materials, the 7 of Inspiration, and the Muse of Inspiration. A lot of wands out here. I feel like there's something, I feel like there's something to do with your prosperity right now. Maybe there's messages. You're waiting for something, or the challenge is waiting for something to come to fruition. And it could be because maybe you feel defeated by a situation. And it could be because maybe you feel like you need help and you're afraid to ask for it. This 5 of Voices is also the 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, what did I say? 8 of Voices. This is 8 of Swords energy, Scorpio. I told you, I felt in the beginning that there was something that you were feeling like you were stuck in your head. Now thank you so much, Spirit. Now I'm realizing why I did the grounding exercise. It's because you can't get out of your head. I said it. Look at this girl. Her thoughts are in one way. She's in a prison. What's underneath that? The 9 of Emotions. Yeah, this is relating to do with something that's your happiness, something that makes you happy. You're fearful of maybe someone not being interested or something not going the way. Maybe you're feeling like bored. Something's been moving really slowly here for you, Scorpio, and I feel like you you're like, okay, you know, I've been waiting for a while. I don't feel like anything's going to ever get off the ground. It's pointless. You could be on the verge of wanting to give up on something. Don't do that. Remember, before any blessings, we always have those last tests that are thrown at us before we get the true abundance. The energy surrounding you is the 10 of materials. Maybe you're just surrounding yourself with family right now. You're being pretty protective and guarded of yourself. You're look at this girl. She's blocking everything. Do you see? I'm being guided to lay it this way, just so you can see. We'll lay that there. So the attitude that you're in right now, Scorpio, is amazing. Okay, and I like it because the last few reads that I've done about your attitude in the Celtic Cross have been amazing. And you're in Empress energy. So you're in this energy of being creative. You're in this energy of maybe trying to use the resources around you to your advantage, okay? You're in this energy of motherhood, taking care of your family, especially with it being next to the 10 of Pentacles. You could be with the 7 of Inspiration being next to that. I feel like you're protecting your family. You're protecting your legacy. You're protecting what it is that you love, what means your life force, creativity, energy. You're trying to protect your own. You're in your divine feminine energy. And if you're a man, that's okay. We all carry energies. You're in this energy of fertility, nurturing things, being beautiful, looking beautiful, feeling abundant. Nature is what I just got. Nature. And I saw the card that came out earlier that says nature. So you're needing to ground yourself with Mother Earth. This is making sense to me. Okay? The Empress is someone who shows us deeply how we're embedded into our femininity. Okay? And this could be associated with like fertility, could be motherhood, your expression, the way you express yourself, the way you are creative, nurturing your strong relationships with people around you. And this is among many aspects in your life. Okay, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with your prosperity, your legacy, your family. Okay, I feel like you are in this energy of wanting to be like a supportive lover. You are very sensual and you're committed to something. Maybe you're nurturing like relationships that are with your colleagues in your career. Maybe you're like in this energy of like refreshing up your office or your creative space, being in this energy of a creative period at work. Okay, like me, I can also relate with this. I'm trying to freshen up my workspace, like use different titles, you know, attract different people as a content creator. I'm trying to freshen up my ideas. Saging, I've been doing a lot. Okay, so I connect with this energy as well. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're focusing on your material comfort, giving to others, you know, sharing your material wealth, being generous with people, maybe being generous with your family, trying to help them, okay? I feel like a lot of you, you're in this energy of trying to birth new ideas or create new ideas. And this could be in business or just maybe a project you have in your life. Maybe you're redecorating your home, okay? But you're owning this good fortune, Scorpio. And the surrounding card next to the 10 of Pentacles is this is the situation that it's going to end successfully. Whatever you're trying to create, you're going to make it happen. It is going to take a little bit of effort. You're going to need to listen to yourself, but you're also needing to be present in the moment and not think and get stuck in the past. This is going to take a little bit of strength, but I feel like in the end, Scorpio, you're going to be grateful that you did. Okay? There is successful funding here. This is making sense. Successful funding. You're creating something, and the energy that's surrounded by it is the 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign or a Taurus. Again, we have something that has Taurus. Beginning, we had Taurus. Maybe this Taurus is just you're in your feminine energy. Okay? Spirit's saying you need to give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah. You have a lot to be grateful for, and you're going to be so happy. Your future outcome, Scorpio, in the near future is the Sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. But there's something you're creating, and I feel like this is something you've been working at. Now, the challenge of the situation here is the 5 of Voices, which is also the 5 of Swords in this deck. And that's being challenged by the 3 of Wands. Now let's go ahead and start with the situation being the Five of Swords, okay? Challenged by the Three of Wands. The situation is maybe there's a dispute here. There's conflict. There's conflict about waiting. Maybe you're like, I don't know how much longer I can wait, because the Three of Wands is all about like waiting for your ships to come in, okay? It's about gaining momentum, being confident so that something can expand here, something can grow, having foresight, looking ahead, and that's challenging it. So when I read the challenge position, I always read it as the reverse energy. So the challenge is maybe you feel there's limitations. There's limitations in the situation, and it's maybe about an argument, something where you're feeling like something's lacking progress. It's not moving forward. There's too many obstacles. There's delay. There's energy of just complete frustration. You're like, I've been waiting. See all the dominoes falling at the bottom? It's like you're feeling frustrated, like something's not happening quick enough for you, or you just feel like you've been waiting there for so long. You want to, in your subconscious thought, Scorpio, something that you're aware of but maybe not really thinking of, but that it's affecting and influencing your attitude and situation, which your attitude's positive, but something that's influencing it, this is the part of mind that's inaccessible but affects your behavior and your emotions. This is something that truly drives the situation. These are the hidden factors. The hidden factors are in the motivations, the foundation motivations. Okay, and you're in this energy of planning, but with this being there in the Six of Swords, I feel like there is an energy where you are wanting to leave something behind. Maybe you're worried about leaving something behind. You're worried about moving on. I do feel like you're in this energy of accepting lessons. Okay, that Six of Swords represents a transition, a change, and holding on to the past. There's something you're holding on. And I feel like you have met someone or something. If this isn't a person, I'm feeling like for the most of you, this is relationship. Because this is Cups. This is something that is a new beginning for you, but there's something you're not releasing. There's a change in holding on to the past. You're being asked right now, Scorpio, to go within, because you're going through some sort of transformational period that involves shifts in your love life, or in your career, or in your living situation. Moving on from a relationship, maybe even reconciling with someone after a fight, leaving a stressful workplace, moving to a new role. Okay? Finding material stability again. Lessons learned. Maybe you need to take time alone, or this is something you've done. You're feeling like separation and anxiety from a loved one. Maybe you're scared that you're not going to be able to do it with that teamwork card that came out earlier. Maybe you're leaving something behind and you're worried that you're going to need that, maybe that you can't do it. But it's Spirit saying, yes, Scorpio, it's going to take effort. You're going to have everything you need. The situation is that maybe things are unfavorable right now, and it's going to take a little bit more effort and strength to believe in enough that you have everything that you need. You need to live in the present moment and look and be thankful for everything that you've made it at this point. This is going to take inner strength. And I told you at the bottom of the deck, we have this Eight of Swords. Being in your head. But here's the thing. I think the reason why you're in head, look, there's strength underneath that. The reason why you're in your head is there's something that makes you really happy. And you don't want to ruin it. Spirit says they don't want to ruin it. You're second guessing yourself. Spirit said, don't do that, Scorpio. You have everything you need. Okay? You're moving on from something. There's something you need to leave behind. And this is in your thoughts. It's affecting your behavior and your emotions. This is something that's truly driving the situation. Once you can move on past something, and I feel like you're going to, you're in the right energy because you are in this creative energy. You're going to find complete bliss and happiness, vitality. Your life force energy is coming back to you. You could be meeting a Leo or with a Leo. You could also be, I feel like whoever you're dealing with might be a fire sign or somebody who has a lot of fire in their chart. Now, with that Three of Wands being the challenge, you feel like there's You're feeling like whatever this argument or this conflict or this disagreement that you're trying to maybe move past, a dispute, maybe you're feeling like intimidation from somebody from your past, feelings of conflict, feelings of loss. Maybe you're even feeling like a loss of maybe procrastination. You're procrastinating from moving on from something because you're feeling like you can't do it. 3 of Wands, you're feeling a restriction, that there's limitations. Maybe you're feeling like there's too many obstacles, and this is causing a shitload of frustration. Frustrations in your, and it's because, yeah, Scorpio, there's something you're not seeing. Maybe you're not moving forward with the right person. I don't think that's the case, though. Someone from your past could be trying to call you back in to come back to them after maybe you've met somebody and it's causing conflicts, because this person could be saying, Scorpio, I'll help you do this. I'll pay for this. I'll do that. And Spirit's saying, yeah, maybe all these things are happening to bring out the inner strength within you. You don't need that person. I don't know. It's a situation like that. There's something where you're needing to release somebody. This is someone with the 7 of Wands, is I feel like your fears and hopes, Scorpio, is actually setting boundaries with somebody and walking away completely. Maybe you're scared of how this person's going to react. I got this in another reading. The challenge is foresight. The challenge is you're scared to grow. You're needing to look ahead. Nothing's going smoothly to you and you're scared. I feel like you're scared for it to go smoothly. But you're in your Empress energy. You've got this. Spirit's saying you have got this, Scorpio. You're embarking on some new, a personal journey and developments, but you feel like maybe you haven't received the achievements for everything you were hoping for yet. And I feel like this is causing frustrations, and you're needing to maybe even learn to compromise in love. Maybe there's someone you need to compromise with that's confrontational with this 5 of Swords. You feel like there's delays in achieving your financial goals. It's like every which way you turn, you're like, damn. Okay, I got this. Oh, damn. It's like something keeps pulling you back. And it's because you still are holding this in your subconscious thoughts that's affecting your actions and your movement forward. Your attitude's amazing. This attitude, this is your how you view this. Or I'm sorry, how you view this. This is your thoughts and your attitudes that's affecting your situation currently. You have positive thoughts, but it's your subconscious. You're feeling caged, or that there's been a lack of growth, personal growth. There's just delays here is what Spirit's saying. You're feeling you haven't achieved everything that you've been working for. And Spirit, remember this card said at the beginning, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait and look into another option and ask for the angels to help you and guide and comfort you. Maybe you're trying to take a job at a certain location or place in Spirit and it's not working out. And it could be because that job's not meant for you. There could be something else Spirit's wanting you to do. And before you can do that, you're needing to realize your inner strength and maybe put effort into something else, and maybe even to listen and take an advice from other people around you. Okay? Maybe they're just wanting you to be present in the moment right now and to put something on hold, and that could feel crazy, but I feel like if you do, this could make you grateful later. Like, oh, wow, I'm glad that job didn't work out because this one was there waiting for me, and this one has brought me so much abundance. It's going to be one of those situations. You're feeling blocked. I'm feeling like you feel like there's a bunch of roadblocks. And you know what's going to happen, Scorpio, is you're going to get it. Sun in the near future, and the possible outcome is Muse of Inspiration. This is the Ace of Wands. We also have the Ace of Cups. I feel like you met new love, and you're fixing to find something in your outcome that's passionate, that really, truly lights a fire under you. This person is going to be a muse. They've ignited some sort of passions or some sort of love and emotion in you that maybe was dormant. I'm hearing they lit a fire under your ass. And I'm seeing the sun as I say that. Now, with this Two of Wands being there and the foundation of your reading, this is about where your mind's at. What are your thoughts? What are your assumptions? What are you aware of? What are you focusing on? With the Two of Wands being there, you're planning. You're taking those first steps. You're making a decision. Look at this girl. She's out looking with a telescope. Wish my phone would focus, but it's not. Sorry, guys. She's taking those first steps. You're looking at all of the things around you. Like, what can I do to make this happen? You're planning your first steps in your career. You're envisioning your dreams. You're planning your long-term financial future. You're laying the foundation, strangely enough, is in the foundation. So I feel like you're going in the right way, Scorpio. I feel like you have so much shit to be happy about. And I'm not just saying that. I don't try to give you guys false hope. Whatever collective I'm reading to today, this is flowing beautifully. I think the most important thing for you to know in this reading right now is that you need to release something from your past. And you're aware of it, but you're trying not to think of it because it's affecting you more than you know. It's making you question yourself. And I'm hoping this read does bring you some sort of clarity because this is going to be a beautiful outcome. You have something that's passionate again. You're finding passion in something. You're feeling inspired. You've got that creative spark. And guess what happens when you've got a creative spark in your future, Scorpio, and your outcome, and you're an Empress energy? You create a masterpiece that brings you Ten of Pentacles abundance. Abundance and love and home and health and family and vitality and your legacy and your loyalty to yourself, to others. Everything you want, Scorpio, is coming to you. I feel like I'm speaking to Scorpios right now, a Scorpio collective, where you have gone through a bunch of shit. You're finally mustering up the courage to move past it and move forward. And you're going to be so damn thankful that you went through everything you did because you've learned a valuable lesson and experience and you found out who you truly are. I'm hearing you find out who your friends are. There's a country song, I don't even know the words of it. You find out who your friends are. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. It's a guy singer, I don't know. Maybe check out that song. Maybe this has to do with even leaving people behind. With this Five of Swords, it could be that maybe you're feeling defeated. The situation is you're feeling defeated by maybe people around you that are trying to hold you back. Look, it's like somebody's trying to reach for that grape and they're dangling above your head and these people are trying to keep you stuck. Maybe some of you do yoga with these people. I'm noticing at the bottom all the women doing yoga. These people are stressing you the F out. They're on a bunch of fuckery. Pardon my French. But with this Ace of Wands being your outcome, that's symbolizing you're going to have creativity. You're going to have so much energy being next to the sun. It's like something's giving you clarity. You're going to find out information, Scorpio, that's going to bring exactly the information that you need to gain this inspiration again. Someone's being amused to you. You are creating a place where you can develop your own vision now. It's finding that bravery within your own voice and being bold. This is going to be excitement and passion in your love life. Someone's flirting with you. Romance is alive. Attraction is real. Chemistry is real. There's an indicator that something you're just going for it, Spirit's saying. Take that chance and pursue an idea that you have in mind or towards a person that you like. This person might mirror you. I feel like you're doing this both for each other. You have so much to be excited about. With this Ace of Cups in your recent past, okay, and if it's not in the recent past, this could just be in the present moment right now taking place. Now, this is all going to happen within the next 3 weeks for the most of you. There's some information that you're going to get that's going to bring clarity, and the outcome is that you're having a brand new beginning, that you're feeling passionate about, you're flirting with someone, you're realizing why things couldn't work out in the past because something's working out for you really good in the future. You're getting information or clarity about this. Could be information you receive from a Leo possibly, or just during Leo season, Scorpio. I'm seeing that. So it's definitely something that's going to happen in Leo season. So like I said, within the next 3 weeks. It's going to make you feel so happy. Now, there is something in the past or right now that's taken place where you had an emotional awakening to yourself. Look at this girl. She's coming up out of the water. You're feeling creative. This is about your spirituality, your intuition. This is representing love, a renewal in love, emotional well-being, and your creative expression, and you're realizing